All right, this is part two. OBS freezing is so annoying. It like completely kills my flow. I already lost my train of thought, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. So the other thing I was gonna say was that if I do make it like a tick system or like a sort of turn-based system, it completely changes the pacing because, like I said, I've been debating whether or not to make my game mobile or not, or just release on Steam. But even if I release it on Steam, right, my target price is probably gonna be like between $5 and $10. That's the thing. It's gonna be $5 to $10. Most likely five. Why? Because the thing is, you know, this is my first game. It's gonna have a lot of mistakes in there. No reason to charge so much, right? It's also a learning experience. So I ain't stressing that shit, right? The reason I want to say mobile games is I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I get to like do in-app purchases, which is great. Am I gonna be predatory? No. That's kind of one of the things I've been trying to figure out how to do is in-app purchases because I hate them too. You know what I mean? I hate being coerced. Um, I would have to be like almost like gaslit into buying in-app purchases because one of the things, the moment I start feeling FOMO, I'm out, bro. Like I don't want no FOMO. And also, this game is probably gonna be like purely single player. Anyways, getting lost. So the last thing I would like to like update is that I made this little GUI here, right? Um, it's pretty broken. I just literally just made it. Um, Clearly it has some bugs. Like if you click on it, it still shows up, right? But here it is. This is like for gear. Um, Now I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It might have to be like a larger panel. But this would be items, quest, um, gear. Because I'm thinking you might need a larger panel. Because if I have this item, right? How the fuck am I gonna add it to my gear? That makes no sense. You know what I was thinking? Maybe having like some more tabs. But this is the thing though. You have to take UI kind of seriously. I hate being cluttered and having a lot of mental load. One of the things I've been thinking about, like, I mean, first of all, anyways, doesn't matter. So that's it. This opens and closes. And the other thing is, right now it just says space, right? Um, so this is for like the attack system. I was thinking that you get like abilities and then you just put them here and you kind of select because I kind of want something you could like because I also have to like I still have not decided if it's gonna be Steam or mobile game, but for now I'm doing both. It's I don't think it's too bad of a deal though to take both into mind because the thing is thinking about the possibility of mobile is really making me consider the HUD, like the HUD, the GUI, it's really making me take that into account because the issue with a lot of like data or RPG games is, one of the things I hate about them is that their menus, their GUIs be terrible and overwhelming and makes me not want to look into there, like Path of Exile. I mean, the tree looks cool and whatnot, but like it makes me not want to play the game, to be honest. Just being honest, I get so overwhelmed. Like you could definitely hide the complexity some way, somehow. That's up to me to figure out. But yeah, that's it. That's the current game. And the way this click works was that I had to create. I mean, I just there's probably a different name, but I just called it a spatial query system to decide how to click something. That's what I named it, but that's probably the solution. And then I added this little box to know if something's targeted. I'm planning on adding resources and stuff like that. What right now I'm thinking like the whole point of the game is I just want to grind, right? Like, but I want the grinding to be fun. You know what I mean? Sort of like Factorio, but not for Factorio, but for your character. That's my goal. Like your character is the factory. you get stronger to do more grinding. You know what I mean? Because to me, like for example, Diablo, bro. Like you think I care about the story, bro? Like I've listen in my entire life of playing games, I have never paid attention to the story of any game. Never. Why? Because every single story has gotten in the way of me playing the game, bro. I have never. I have skipped. I have gone ba 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 like skip because I don't care. I don't care. Like never has it crossed my mind like I want to play the story of this game, bro. Never. Like, and if it did cross my mind, it just means I'm playing single player, and that's really what I meant. Never the story. I have never been in the middle of playing a game, a cutscene comes, and then I'm like, here, let me go relax and watch the story. Let me watch the plot. Never, bro. Never, bro. Never. Um, like the only story that I followed is probably Pokemon, but even then, I'm barely following the story because these people chat too much. So I'm skipping the dialogue. To me the Pokemon story is the story that's happening in my head, and my real journey is beating the Elite Four. That's a story to me. I don't know what else happens in Pokemon games, nor do I care. It's in one ear and out the other ear. To me, the real story is beating the Elite Four. That's it. Um, that's all I need. I don't need or like Mario. Like I'm gonna say Mario, just because to me the whole plot of Mario is my journey to rescue Peach. You know, from Bowser. That's good enough for me. But once you start hitting me with narrative and stuff like the Final Fantasy games, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. Um, let's see. I played Kingdom Hearts, but do you think I paid attention to the stories or the cutscenes? I just thought the Keyblades were cool, you know. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, they have like the Keyblade forms, and I really like the tack system, the magic system of Kingdom Hearts. I don't like Kingdom Hearts 3 just because it's a little. It almost feels like I'm watching mini cutscenes and stuff with the attacks, but the other stuff was really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I got off track. But yeah, this is the current state of the game. What am I gonna do tomorrow? I mean, I have work tomorrow. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, I think I know what I am gonna do. I can either design more levels because I only have this, or maybe I'll add the concept of death in the game because currently, I think that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna add like a little HUD here for health, a little HUD for mana. Um, yeah, a HUD for health, a HUD for mana, and then I don't know about the enemies, man. Should the enemies have a little health bar at the top of their head? Yeah, fuck it, right? Why not? Fuck it. We could put a little health bar floating above them or something. I don't know. I have to see. I don't know how that shit's gonna work. Should be easy though. Right? We have an anti-component system, right? So they'll get one. Um, I don't know about health, man. I have not decided about health. I ain't thinking that deep into it. Right now, I'm just like building the foundations because essentially I had to build like my own little game engine with this shit, and way more preferable, way more intuitive. I think editors are annoying. All I need is the level designer toolkit and VS Code, and I'm pretty good to go. Will I ever switch to Lua? I don't even know, man. I've been thinking about doing stuff with Lua, but I don't know, man. Like, the only reason I'm building this shit with TypeScript is because I haven't figured out a way to. This is like the only way I can really test on my phone, and I'm gonna say I know people talk about like mobile games and shit like that, but mobile games is the easiest way for me to one have people in my life test it, and also I could test it too somewhat on my phone. But I don't know, man. If it should be obvious by now, sorry, that I am pretty conflicted on mobile or not. just because I think there is a lot of slop in the mobile world. True, but I don't know, man. Steam is a pretty competitive landscape, man. I like I feel like I would have to fight tooth and nail to get $5 from somebody to even take a chance on me. But then again, I just have to make a good game until it feels complete. So it is what it is. This is my game. That's it. That's all I have to share. Bye. That's it. That's the end of the vlog or whatever I'm doing. I don't know. Bye.